Hello, I'm Melissa the Crafty Ginger. Today I'm going to show you a really practical craft with macrame. It's a macrame dog leash. This requires very little rope and it's also very useful for you and your little doggy. This is the other side of it, so this is just a gathering knot. These are just square knots right here, and this is a lark's head knot. So definitely a beginner project. I would say you could do this in less than 1 hour if like you're brand new to macrame. It's probably going to go pretty quick though. It doesn't take super long time. So for supplies, pretty basic supplies, we're going to have some hand-dyed rope. We're going to have this dog leash clip. I got these on Amazon. They're very inexpensive. I would say these are less than $1 a piece. You don't have to use hand-dyed, but I did. This is 1/8 inch rope, and then I dyed it myself using supplies from dharmatrading.com. And you need a pair of scissors. Okay, so for length, I'm trying to make a leash this time that's 6 feet long. So you're gonna have some filler cords in between there, and those are gonna tell you like how long the leash is gonna be. So however long you want it, if you want it 7 feet, then you cut the filler ropes to be 7 feet long. Actually a little bit longer than 7 feet because you're gonna fold the handle over, create a little handle. So I would say cut it like 7.5 feet. To measure this, I know that I want my leash to be about 6.5 feet. So my wingspan is exactly 5 feet, that's 60 inches. So I'm gonna go about 1.5 because I know that when I fold my handle over, it's gonna take up some of my leash. So yeah, it's not gonna be exact, but it's gonna be about 6 feet. So, okay, so we're gonna cut 2 ropes. We're gonna cut them at 4.5 body lengths each. 3, 4.5. It's about 4.5. Okay, this is a little confusing, so try to follow along. I'm doing 1.5 for the length of my leash. So what I just measured out there, this will be the center of my lark's head knot. So one side of this is going to be long and one side is going to be short. This is my long side and this is my short side over here. This is the long side, this is the short side. I'm putting the long side on the right for this one and the short side on the left. I'm doing that because I'm going to be working the outside rope a lot more than the filler cord on the inside. So this one is going to be worked a whole bunch and this one's not going to be worked at all. So you're going to do the exact same thing but opposite on the left side. I find the tail. So I'm going to go 1.5 and that's the center right there. And this is my short side. Short, long, short's going in the center. Put that through there. So you're basically just putting the center through and then you're going to pull the tails through the center. Just a regular lark's head knot. Okay, that's kind of the trickiest part of it, is just that first part of figuring out lengths and all that kind of stuff. Now we're just doing left and right-handed square knots alternating. So make your 4 shape. This right hand goes over that 4 shape, goes behind your anchor cords and through the left rope. That's a left-handed square knot. Snug it up by pulling the tails of the rope. Do this first one kind of tight just so you can get these nice and snug. Now you're doing the opposite. Make that 4 shape like that. This one goes over, behind and through. That's a right-handed square knot. So you're just going to be doing that back and forth. Left, right, left, right, left, right, until you're almost to the end of these 2 cords right here. Okay, now we're just gonna form the leash handle, so kind of figure out what would be comfortable for you and then find the longest piece that you have left here. We're gonna be doing a hangman's knot here. So this is very similar to a gathering knot, and if you can't figure this out, just do a gathering knot. But basically, you're making a loop right here, and then you're making another loop up here, so it's kind of like a bow. It goes like that and like that. And then what we're going to do is gather all these together. We're going to wrap it from the bottom to the top, and then we're going to put the tail through there, okay? So just kind of hold these nice and tight because you don't want it to be a loose gathering knot. It's got to be tight to hold the handle. Wrapping around. Many times as you feel like looks good. I'm to the end of my tail, so I'm just going to put the tail through that top loop right there. Okay, and then pull down on the bottom loop. Pull it into there. So you're just basically pulling that knot down into there. Now I'm going to trim these last little bits. And I want them just like maybe that long. And then trim the top one. Okay, there you go. So it's just a gathering knot, you know, just a basic simple finish. And then you have a nice little dog leash for your little doggy, like this little doggy right here. Good boy, Hammy. Look how cute he looks. He's very stylish. Very stylish. This is totally unplanned, but Hammy just really wanted to be in this shot. So there you have it, a macrame dog leash for your little doggy. Thanks for watching.